Hi, Gina. My name is Marcella Anderson. I'm the nurse practitioner. Can you tell me a little bit about why you're here to see me today?
Yeah, basically my ex-boyfriend had sex with one of my friends, and she just told me today that she got gonorrhea from him.
Are you currently experiencing any symptoms of gonorrhea at this time?
Not that I know of.
Not that
no.
you know of. Do you know what the symptoms are?
I actually don't.
Okay, so for females, symptoms of gonorrhea include things like burning or pain when you pee, feeling like you need to pee more than usual, bleeding when you're not supposed to be bleeding, or cramping not associated with a period. Any of those at this time?
No.
No symptoms. Excellent.
I'm just wondering how I would get gonorrhea if I used a condom with him.
Well, typically, if you use condoms, you're going to be well protected. In terms of all STDs in general, they're passed in 5 body fluids, okay? So it's blood, vaginal fluids, semen, pre-cum, and breast milk. So usually, unless you're breastfeeding an infant or using dirty needles with drug IV use or tattoos, oral, vaginal, and anal sex are how you're going to transmit these infections. If you're using condoms 100% of the time, your risk is going to be pretty low. But I think it's important if you have any sort of concern at all that we test you today, okay?
Yeah, I would like that.
All right, so basically what we're going to do is we're just going to collect some of your urine. I'll send it out to a lab, and then we'll get the results back in about a week.
Okay.
Would you also like to get tested for syphilis and HIV today?
Yeah, please.
Yeah? Okay, that's going to be a blood draw, okay? So we'll draw some blood, we'll get the urine, I'll send those out, and then we'll have it back in a week and go over all the results at that time.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Is there anything else that I could help you with today?
Yeah, I was actually thinking about getting on some form of birth control.
Okay.
I think I want to get on the pill, but I also was reading something about an IUD. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
The pill is great if you think you can take something every day at the same time, but the IUDs are also really nice for someone who's not interested in having a pregnancy anytime soon. It's just really up to you what you think is going to be best for your lifestyle at this time.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just interested in starting the pill for now.
Okay.
But maybe later I'll think about getting an IUD.
All right, I'll be right back.
Oh, wait, you're not going to tell anyone, right?
Oh, no. Don't worry. This program, Family Pact, is a confidential program in California. Just know everything we discuss is confidential between you and I.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Yes, no problem. All right, I'll be back in a second. Hi, Gina. So I'm going to be able to start you with the pills today. And like I said, I'll have you come back in 1 week for your lab results to go over your STD testing, and then in 3 months for your refill on the birth control method. Any questions at this time?
I was just actually going to ask you, if I do test positive for gonorrhea, what's the treatment like?
Well, gonorrhea or chlamydia, both are bacterial infections, okay? So just be aware if you test positive, don't be worried. We can treat you and you will be cured. When you come back for your results, if at that time you do have a positive test, what we'll do is we'll treat you that day in the clinic, and then we'll test you again in 3 months just to make sure that you have a test of cure that's negative and you haven't been reinfected at that time.
Okay.
All right, any
Thank
other
you.
questions?
No, I think that's it.
No? Okay,
Yeah.
all right. I'll see you back at your follow-up visits.
Thank you.
Okay. Hi, Gina. Welcome back. Here today to go over your lab results, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we have your results from last week. We tested you for 4 different sexually transmitted infections: gonorrhea, chlamydia, syphilis, and HIV, and everything turned out to be negative for you today.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So be aware that, we want to make sure in the future you don't have any sort of risk for STDs. So you got to make sure that you're using condoms 100% no matter what type of sex you're having, okay? Do you have any questions about these results that you wanted to ask me?
Yeah, I actually just wanted to ask, how often should I be getting tested for these things?
We do have guidelines that are put forth by the CDC for us. Basically, what they recommend is for gonorrhea and chlamydia that you get tested once a year up until the age of 25. And after 25, you get tested if you're at high risk. Okay. For syphilis and HIV, the blood test, you should get tested once under 25 and once over 25. Again, more often if you're at risk. And things that would put you at risk is perhaps having a new sexual partner or more than one sexual partner in the last year, or not using condoms 100%.
And is that going to cost me anything, or am I...
Nope, not at all, okay? Just like today in your last visit, everything's going to be covered by the Family Pact program.
Okay, thanks.
All right, you're welcome. So I'm just going to see you at your next follow-up visit, and then we can follow up and see how you're doing at that time.
Sounds good.
All right,
Thank
I'll
you.
see you then. You're welcome.
Okay.